Up Tuhin Sinha, the national spokesperson of the Bharatiya Janata Party, Professor Anwar Pasha, the national spokesperson of the Rashtriya Janata Dal, respected Sanjay Jha, Dr. Piyush Joshi, spokesperson of the Aam Aadmi Party, Dr. Akashdeep Muni, and Karan Verma completes this panel. Sanjay Jha, good evening. Happy Ganesh Chaturthi, sir. What do you make of this claim that Gujarat model was based on vote chori? Who was at the center when Modi was the chief minister? It does not even add up.
Pranesh, good evening to you and to all my friends on the panel. We meet very often in the evening. Let's cut to the chase and let me address your question. What really is the Gujarat model, right? The Gujarat model is communal violence, fake encounters, crony capitalism, and the muzzling of freedom of expression of institutions and individuals. Everybody knows that. And progressively making income inequality from bad to worse. And now let me answer your question. No matter how hard the BJP tries, vote chor, gaddi chor has become the zeitgeist of our times, which basically means that it's captured the imagination of people, not just in Bihar, but all over the country. And you know, Pranesh, there's a reason behind it. And I'm going to request you also to kind of look at this issue from the point of view of being citizens of our country. I mean, you cannot have a situation where you have, and now there are hundreds of cases where there is one address and 500 and 300 voters in one address. And I'll give you a classic example because a lot of people, the BJP normally says, you know, why haven't you gone to the election commission? Mr. Balaram Patil, I have his example in front of me. I live in Maharashtra. He was a candidate from Panvel. He found 86,000 instances of duplicate or triplicate addresses. He even passed it on to the local Maharashtra state election people. Finally, he made a formal complaint to the chief election commissioner. No response whatsoever. So I'm telling you, it's an open and shut case.
Mr. Jha, now, yeah. Listen, you've named Mr. Balaram Patil. Just for the record, there's a BJP leader from Karad. This is the constituency from from where Prithviraj Chavan contested polls. He has said that there are a lot of points regarding the voter issue raised by the Congress. Prithviraj Chavan has said they've conducted survey in 100 villages and a lot of names have repeated. So there is this example also. Then there is the example of Rai Bareli that was exposed by Times Now Navbharat, our sister concern. But you haven't answered my question. Rahul Gandhi is saying Gujarat model was vote chori. You are saying Gujarat model was communal violence, fake encounters, etc., etc. Why was Revant Reddy endorsing the Gujarat model? Why was late Sheila Dikshit praising the Gujarat model?
Well, here is the short answer to your question, Pranesh, that if you look at the reality of the challenges today, why is Rahul Gandhi calling the Gujarat model as a vote chori? Basically, he's talking about how you suppress voters, how you manipulate information or create disinformation.
But how were voters suppressed, Sanjay Jha? Because the Congress was at the center. How? Because if by Rahul's logic, vote chori is happening because the NDA is ruling the country, then Congress-led UPA was in power then. It does not add up, Mr. Jha. It's a brave defense you've put up. You see, which is why I admire you, respect you, that despite everything that's thrown at you by the party and they haven't, accepted you, you are one of the most eloquent, erudite speakers that they can make use of. But they will not. I don't know why. Yet you defend the indefensible. Let us bring in Professor Pasha. Professor Pasha, Gujarat model अगर वोट चोरी था तो कांग्रेस पार्टी करवा रही थी क्योंकि सरकार तो यूपीए की थी.
Pranesh ji, good evening. Our friend Sanjay Jha ji has explained it in a very good manner that Gujarat has been, since my student life, Pranesh, this we have been witnessing that Gujarat was an experimental lab for BJP, be it communal politics, be it crony capitalism politics, or be it vote chore politics. It has been going on for the last almost 40 years. RSS was using Gujarat as a model to destroy the democratic fabric of the country, and now they want to implement this model all over the country. When we heard this Gujarat model in 2014 by our Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Modi ji, this slogan was coined. Then we thought that people thought that this may be a model related to development.
But Professor Pasha, for a minute, forget what Prime Minister said or BJP said about Gujarat model. There are examples. आपने अभी सुन लिया, रेवंत रेड्डी बोल रहे हैं गुजरात मॉडल मुझे तेलंगाना में बनाना है. तो उनको क्या पैसे दिए थे बीजेपी ने? ऐसे बोल दो. Why are you not? And you're praising Sanjay Jha for answering my question. संजय झा ने वैसे ही एक्सप्लेन किया जैसे राहुल गांधी ने पावर पॉइंट प्रेजेंटेशन दिया था. कुछ नहीं समझ में आया किसी को. He did not answer my question. You answer just one fundamental question. When Modi was the chief minister in Gujarat, who was ruling the center, sir? इसका जवाब दे दीजिए बस.
Everything was not in the hands of the center.
अच्छा. तो
This
अभी
Gujarat was being used as experimental lab.
Okay. Everything
by the
was not
RSS.
in the hands of center. Abhi is everything in the hands of the NDA?
Yeah, everything is in the hands of
ये
NDA
कैसे
now.
हो गया, sir?
Complete control.
ये कैसे
They
हो गया?
want to have a complete control.
No, so
of
UPA. So you're saying UPA government was useless? They could not even control their own government. Leaders were so useless that they had no control over the government. आप सही बोल रहे हैं एक तरह से, क्योंकि एक legitimate criticism ये भी है that the government was all over the place. There were multiple power centers. Remote control से चलता था. Remote.
Got democratic mandate from the people. They functioned democratically.
But sir,
that was a democratic government.
So 2014, no. 2014 mandate was not democratic. 2019 was not democratic. 2024 was not democratic because Rahul Gandhi says so. Professor Pasha, come on.
They want to destroy all opposition parties. They do not. That's why they have brought this bill. They want a complete control.
I am not even talking about the bill,
of
Professor Pasha. That's a separate debate. But you're not. सर देखिए, एक छोटी सी बात है. अगर राहुल गांधी कह रहे हैं गुजरात मॉडल वोट चोरी था, तो रेवंत रेड्डी क्यों तारीफ कर रहे हैं, ये बता दीजिए. आप थिंक अबाउट इट. आई विल कम बैक टू यू. डॉक्टर जोशी, what do you have to say about the Gujarat model, sir?
There are two issues, Pranesh, here. When we are talking about the Gujarat model and when we are, talking about the SIR, right? So what Mr. Rahul Gandhi has done is that he has extended this comparison to Gujarat model. When we talk about Gujarat model as an Aam Aadmi Party spokesperson, I'm reminded of the Surat municipality. What happened there? Aam Aadmi Party was the major opposition, party in opposition in the local municipality, and all of a sudden something happens. God only knows what happens, and all of the legislative, all of the councillors shift to Bharatiya Janata Party. When you are talking about the SIR, what happens exactly is that Aam Aadmi Party has given the Election Commission a list of BLAs and the BLOs. Why is Election Commission not appointed any BLOs on behalf of the Aam Aadmi Party? Can you tell me that?
Dr. Joshi, Dr. Joshi, that BLA thing is an ongoing debate. You know what happened at the Supreme Court in the last hearing? The court said 12 political parties will have to submit in writing. Submit. Steps taken by them, and only 2 objections were filed. Officers तो छोड़ दीजिए, agents क्या कर रहे थे? Block level agents, BLAs. But that is not the debate tonight. We've discussed that. Dr. Joshi, don't deflect. देखिए, I asked you a question. I'm giving you time to respond to it, sir. If you go haywire, then it's a disservice to the viewer. Please. उनका समय खराब हो जाएगा. मैं आपसे एक सीधा सवाल पूछ रहा हूं. वोट चोरी कह रहे हैं वो गुजरात मॉडल को. क्या आप उसको सही मानते हैं?
गणेश, ये हमारे बीएलएस की लिस्ट है जो आम आदमी पार्टी ने इलेक्शन कमीशन को सबमिट की है। मैं आपके माध्यम से इलेक्शन कमीशन से जानना चाहता हूं कि हमारे बीएलओस और बीएलएस की लिस्ट जो हमने मार्च और उसके बाद मई में सबमिट की, इलेक्शन कमीशन ने अभी तक उसको मान्यता क्यों नहीं दी? इतना सिंपल क्वेश्चन है। फिर आप बोलते हो कि भाई आपका बीएलओ
ये बिहार की लिस्ट है डॉक्टर जोशी, ये बिहार की लिस्ट है। ओके,
yes.
then the election commission must answer, because so far the release that they give out every day, it has the objection column left blank. There were only 2 objections. So the EC has to answer this point raised by Dr. Piyush Joshi of the Aam Aadmi Party, but you haven't still answered the question about Gujarat model. Dr. Muni, was Gujarat model vote chori? Is Revant Reddy endorsing that?
Good evening, Pranesh. Pranesh, see, vote chori is not only about that is happening through election commission only, but is if you are using any means that is unethical and wrong to win election, that's vote chori. Now, I'll just give you some examples. Bhikkhu Bhai Dalsania, BJP State General Secretary, he voted for Amit Bhai in Lok Sabha in Gujarat, and he will vote in Bihar in Vidhan Sabha elections. You vote in one place and then you come and vote in another. It is, and you belong to a political party. It does not make sense.
Okay.
Now, you said that before 2014. I'll give you examples before 2014 also.
No. I will not say before 2014. I will. There's no point talking about the timeline. आपने एक example दिया. अब ये देखिए, आम आदमी Party's victory in Punjab is being questioned by who? By the Congress Party and Congress MP Amar Singh. He says they used force and coercion, causing riots and all kinds of disturbances. Even voter fraud has happened because the government is in power. ये कहा है कांग्रेस के अमर सिंह ने. तो आपने जो एग्जांपल दिया ये भी सही मानना चाहिए फिर?
देखिए, the moot point is that vote चोरी बीजेपी कर रहा है कि नहीं कर रहा है, ये आपका moot point है.
The Congress is accusing the Aam Aadmi Party of doing vote chori. Say that the Aam Aadmi Party is also doing vote chori.
जी, today
देखिए अभी आप टुडे येस्टरडे में फंस गए डॉक्टर मुनी. इसीलिए एग्जांपल अगर दे रहे हैं तो दोनों तरफ का ध्यान रखिए. फिर तुहिन सिन्हा, यू हर्ड 4 people from the opposition, respond to them. They say vote chori is not just about manipulating election results but other dubious means.
Pranesh, a very happy Ganesh Chaturthi to you, to all the viewers and to my co-panelists. Before even I come to the absurd and the wild allegations of Rahul Gandhi, let me tell you what has really happened in Bihar today. Even Rahul Gandhi and Tejasvi Yadav know that they have betrayed the people of Bihar by flaunting and felicitating Stalin, whose son had called for the annihilation of Sanatan Dharma, and whose leader, Dayanidhi Maran, had gone to the extent of calling Bihar toilet cleaners. So what Rahul Gandhi has said today about vote chori seems to be a desperate strategy to deflect attention from the betrayal of Bihar and Biharis. Now, coming to Gujarat, in the last 3 decades, since 1995, all of BJP's victories have been emphatic one-sided wins, barring one, in 2017 when Congress managed to win 90 plus seats. But in 2007 and 2012, when UPA was in power, the BJP's victories were one-sided. If Rahul Gandhi today in hindsight calls it vote chori, it only shows that the UPA government was incapable. It had no idea of what was happening, and such party does not deserve to be back in government ever. But on a serious note, you know what the problem with Rahul Gandhi is? In Gujarat, he can't appeal to his favorite vote bank, because that vote bank of Muslims has the highest per capita income compared to Muslims in any other part of the country. This is what frustrates and rattles Rahul Gandhi, that he can never win Gujarat. But finally, I want to make a very serious point about the deteriorating language of Rahul Gandhi. If you may play the 30 seconds where he's abusing Prime Minister. I come from Bihar. I know Bihar is a place where culture is respected, where behavior is respected. If at all Rahul Gandhi, the way he's talking, the way he's making, wild allegations, it only reflects very poorly on his upbringing and his etiquette. Sir, I'm sorry to say this.
Okay. Now, Sanjay